Does power really corrupt everyone and do the worst get to the top? That is the answer we're trying to answer today in this video. So, according to a new research that has come out from Berkeley University, Dr. Keltner has found out that there is some sort of paradox, the paradox of power. That is, people that have power or that have been getting used to having a lot of power kind of forget everything they have learned or everything they naturally had to get to the top. So those are people that tend to forget that mirroring and empathy are extremely important. They have defined at Berkeley University, they have defined characteristics that people detaining and holding power have, and those characteristics are very, very interesting. Some unexpected, some you could easily imagine. So for instance, those are individuals that have greater impulsivity, okay, and also they kind of like danger, but they lack of empathy. Specifically, apparently, being in a position of power for a very long time kind of gets you used to that, used to holding that power. So what happens is you stop mirroring others' behavior, and since you no longer have any superior that you have to facially imitate, in order to appease, then you kind of forget how people in real world would manage their emotion and their display of emotions, and you stop mirroring. And that has consequences because these people apparently do struggle more to get in a position where they could feel how you feel. So in other words, they do struggle in putting themselves in other people's shoes. And as I said, they forget to mirror. And this produces some interesting consequences in the brain, because this is not just a psychological reaction, but also it goes deeper to the level of neurochemistry in the brain. So that is an interesting characteristic. Another one is this greater impulsivity. However, this is apparently very much counterbalanced by the fact that people that have been for a relatively long time in a position of power also are very immune to stress. Now, this apparently is kind of innate, so they are born with it, and it's interesting because they have a higher level of testosterone, and then for women it's kind of different because of course women cannot have the same level of testosterone that men have, but they do have pretty good levels of testosterone, a better oxygenation, so it means that they kind of tend to live longer, although this also is possibly ascribed to the money that they make and therefore the better healthcare they can provide for themselves. But they also have very low levels of cortisol, which is the hormone that regulates stress in the blood. So this is very good. And counter side of that is that they commit more crimes. They're more prone to becoming criminals. That's because the moral boundaries are softer or relaxed, and therefore it has been estimated that people driving in luxury cars are more inclined to hit pedestrians. So be aware of that. And so those were the major discoveries that this article has found. So I'd like to know, do you know anybody in such position, and how do you relate to this person? Did they completely lost their sense of humanity, or do they still retain some? How do you, talk to those people? Okay. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll catch up next time in a new video. Bye for now. Bye.